I love dealing with people who know who they are. I love people with a strong identity. Like, it just makes relating to someone so much easier. So generally speaking, I prefer to deal with a committed Muslim than a wishy-washy Jew. Because with a devout Muslim, I know who I'm dealing with. I know their boundaries. I know what they stand for. A Jew not rooted in Judaism, by contrast, they can be all over the map. It takes a lot of effort to extract their values, to find out where they hold. Where do you hold is a very common question in Orthodox life. Like, where do you hold? Like, what are your limits? Like, will you eat non-kosher food? Will you eat in a non-kosher restaurant? Will you eat vegetarian in a non-kosher restaurant? Will you go to a mixed-sex wedding where there's mixed-sex dancing? Traditional Orthodox life, there's no mixed-sex dancing. So all these little questions which on the face of them seem absurd, but this idea of where do you hold? Like, what are your limits? What are your boundaries? It's a great question. So when I meet a Jew who wears black suit, white shirt, long beard, the seat, the fringes hanging out, I know what to expect from such a creature because they're going to be observant of Jewish law. So I dig women who dress like women, who embrace being women. I dig men who dress like men and embrace being male. I'm repelled when women act like men and men act like women. My stomach turns when Jews tell me, oh, I'll take communion in a church, even though they have no belief in Christianity. I think I even like myself more the more strongly I put myself into Judaism and I abide by those strictures. I know who I am and I know where I'm going. I have a concrete community. And most of life's questions are settled once you commit to a particular way of life. Find that in conflict, the person with the stronger belief tends to win out. For instance, many people find Orthodox Jews, Orthodox Christians, Orthodox Muslims intimidating for this very reason. The Orthodox believer and practitioner is less likely to constantly compromise out of convenience. So you know where they're going to be. You know when they're coming home at night. I've often found myself intimidated by authentic Orthodox Jews because they had a stability, a solidity that I did not have. They had direction and purpose and community. They were solid. By contrast, I felt like a leaf blown in the wind, this way and that, blown around by my desires, by social conventions, by the whims of my friends and of the people I wanted to impress. Non-Orthodox Jews often wonder, do Orthodox Jews think of us as real Jews? Yet Orthodox Jews never wonder, do non-Orthodox Jews regard us as real Jews? Both Orthodox Jews and non-Orthodox Jews know who the real Jews are. They are the ones who observe the Torah, aka the Orthodox. I've spent most of my last 17 years in Orthodox Judaism, and I've found that Orthodox Jews have very little concern about non-Orthodox Jews. They don't care what Reform rabbis say about them. They don't care about trends in conservative synagogue worship. When you know who you are and when you know what you stand for, you tend to have less patience for those who are less committed. I do not enjoy playing tennis with the net down. I do not enjoy or find inspiring Reform Judaism. I do not enjoy playing tennis with people below my ability and commitment. I prefer a challenge, and I prefer to surround myself with those who practice their religion with a similar level of high intensity that I have. So by any yardstick, Orthodox Judaism is just more of a challenge than non-Orthodox Judaism.